Sorry for the late reaction, folks. But when my partner gets in, hope he got my message. And of course, he's playing Fortnite again. How am I not fucking surprised? How am I not surprised? I hate when we do it like this sometimes. I don't want this to have another Sakura Genesis fiasco.
Hmm? What is it? Yo said. I completely forgot. Let's get started.
1991. Welcome to the MegaMets podcast, Noah New Year 2026 live react. This will be available on Wrestle Universe at a later date. The location, the Nippon Budokan in Tokyo. 9 matches on this card, and we kick it off with the GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Match titles being decided in a triple threat as the champions, Daga and Daiki Odashima, are challenged by both the All Rebellion brother duo of Alejandro and Kai Fujimura and the duo of Eita and Shuji Kondo. It's been a while since we've seen Kondo in Noah, hasn't it?
Yeah. It has been.
My question is this. Does Noah finally renege on me, finally pull the trigger on the brother duo getting gold in Noah? I find it perplexing that they let the youngest of the young graduates, Odashima, leave me end this year with gold on his waist.
I don't really know. A three-way match for the tag titles? This might be something.
You want to pick first?
I don't really know. It's going to be a three-way tag between Los Intocables, All Rebellion, and Eita. The champions are Los Intocables. I'll just say that they'll retain.
So you're going Daga and Odashima. I'm going to go Alejandro and Fujimura.
That's fair. Next up, we move up the card, and it's a Black New Year 8-man tag. Team 2000X, which is Masa Kitamiya, Takashi Sugiura, Tadasuke, and Jun Masaoka, versus Kazuyuki Fujita, Minoru Suzuki, Shuhei Taniguchi, and Junta MIyawaki.
This is a bit scary. I mean, why does something in my gut tell me that Suzuki's going to turn on Fujita, Taniguchi, and MIyawaki and join Team 2000X and reform an old tag team between himself and Sugiura? I mean, they're no strangers to being in the same faction. End of 2015 and throughout the bulk of 2016, Sugiura, after Marufuji won his third GHC Heavyweight Championship, turned on the Noah Coalition and joined the Suzuki Gun when they were banished from New Japan to Noah for over 2 years.
I don't know.
I'm going to give this to Team 2000X.
I'm probably going to do the same because it's not like there's anything else.
True. Next up, strange enough, we're going for a UK title here for the Progress Wrestling Atlas title, which is kind of an open weight belt in Progress. Let me double check what that belt entails. What's the weight class? Progress Atlas Championship. Let's see. Here we go. The Progress Atlas Championship is a wrestling championship created by the British promotion Progress Wrestling. Initially, the belt was designed with the cruiserweight limit in mind, but the rule was later scrapped. Anyway, will Kroos defends against Saxon Huxley?
I got nothing on this one. I'm pretty much in the dark.
Same here. I'm going to just say Kroos. Really no point in Huxley winning the title here.
I'm also saying Kroos will retain. We have ourselves another 8-man tag match. KENTA, Ulka, Sasaki, Tetsuya, Endo, and HAYATA against Team Noah, Atsushi Kotoge, Muhammad Yone, Hajime Ohara, and High 69.
I've said this before about Team Noah. Ever since they formed, they've done pretty much nothing but lose and lose and lose. I'm going to give this to HAYATA.
We're probably going to add one more to that.
True. I'm going to give this HAYATA, Endo, Sasaki, and KENTA.
I'll just say Team KENTA. That's my vote, too. Now we get to the really interesting stuff.
Yep. For the GHC national title, Los Golpeadores face each other. Alpha Wolf challenges his little brother, Dragonbane.
Battle against brothers. This will prove to be an interesting one.
Expect a good bit of lucha shit, I'll say that much.
So I'd say I'm giving it to Dragon Bane.
Good idea. I mean, as far as I know, this would only be like his second defense of the belt.
Yeah, so I'd say let Dragon Bane win it, have his feet wet for a little more, have a few matches, and then they'll decide if they'll drop it to somebody else.
That's for sure.
Next up is a special tag match, Invasion. Kaito Kiyomiya and Jack Morris versus the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows.
Bang, 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 bang.
These guys, this is going to be a good one.
As we all know, while Carl Anderson has been in Noah in the past, he and I believe Giant Bernard co-held the GHC tag titles as Bad Intentions in the late 2000s or early 2010s, which later then dissolved when Anderson was part of Chaos before he got basically picked off and then kicked out and then joined by Nakamura, then was briefly part of the Hontai and became one of the core founding four of Bullet Club in 2013. For Gallows, I think this is his first time actually stepping into a Noah ring to compete, as he's never been in Noah as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
And on that, for the sake of giving the new guy, quote unquote, the W, I'm going to give this to the Good Brothers.
I'm also giving it to the Good Brothers. They have the chemistry to nail it.
That's for sure.
Next up, a tag team match for the GAC tag titles. Keno and Naomichi Marufuji, the champions, against Bushi and a mystery partner.
But it's no fucking mystery. We all know it's Tetsuya Naito.
Yeah, of course it is.
I mean, even the damn silhouette gives it away. You're not fooling anybody, Noah.
Yeah, you can't fool me.
Hi, Nick. What's up, fellas? Will looks legit. Nice Doc Gallows. He is so much better in Japan. Yeah, the Good Brothers are much better in Japan. They're so underrated. You should name this show The More You Know.
Okay, that is funny. I'm just going to pick Keno and Marufuji. Sorry, Bushi, but Tetsuya Naito, especially since the mystery partner has already been revealed, yeah, they're doing a pretty bad job
it's too fucking obvious by the silhouette. The mask that Naito wore when he came back to New Japan in 2015 after his CMLL excursion. No. Or when he brought in other parejas during the infancy of Los Ingobernables de Japón. No fucking brainer!
Yeah, it is.
I'm giving this to Marufuji and Keno, but I wouldn't be too surprised if they go Bushi Naito. If the belts go to Bushi and Naito. If they do
that, then that's going to be a piss fest. Now we move on to the semi-main.
Oh, wait, this would... GHC tag title match was mine.
Yeah, so you can tackle this one, and I'll handle the last.
For the GHC Junior Heavyweight title, Hiromu Takahashi defends against Masa. This is kind of a match that's been in the back of Hiromu's head for a while. They used to be tag partners when both were on excursion in the UK. Oh, hang on a second. I got a phone call.
Go ahead. Now I know what that feels like.
What?
Don't mind us, everyone. Nets has to take care of something that needs to be dealt with.
Anyway, and when you consider that the possible danger that Hiromu might head in to Wrestle Kingdom still GHC Junior Champion, if you're Noah, you don't want that. You need a Moxa to get that belt back no matter the cost. I'm going to give this to a Moxa.
I figured you'd make that decision. I will most likely be doing the exact same way.
Close it out.
Okay, time now for the main event for the GHC heavyweight title. Yoshiki Inamura versus Ozawa.
For those who don't remember, it was back in August when Ozawa ended up suffering a knee injury actually September, when Ozawa suffered a severe knee injury that took him out of the N1 victory. A month later, he watches his brother in arms, Masa Kitamiya, failed in his title conversion in his N1 victory conversion against Kenta, a conversion that was thwarted by Mr. Slap Daddy Yoshiki Inamura, who aided Kenta in retaining the gold. A month later, Inamura, in front of about 1,500 or so in Corkin Hall, would succeed where Kitamiya failed. Now, and after a retention against Kaito Kiyomiya, Ozawa faces Inamura. The odds of Ozawa trying to get the belt back are pretty likely, but I don't see it happening. Could Ozawa do it? Yes. Will he be able to do it? Depends on how beat up the rest of Team 2000X are, or how far the rest of the Noah contingent is willing to go to stick their necks out for Inamura and keep Team 2000X out of the picture. But as we've all seen, when it comes to Japanese babyface groups, they hardly ever get involved in one another's matches.
I know.
Which is a thing that completely frustrates me. If the heel factions are going to get involved, the baby faces should do the same.
I agree.
The closest we got to that was back in the spring with the Passionate Retells, when it was Soya against Ozawa in a lumberjack match for both the GHC heavyweight and national titles in March, where Tadasuke turned on the Passionate Retells and joined Team 2000X.
Yeah.
Having said that, I'm going to say Inamura walks into the Budokan as GHC heavyweight champ and he leaves it still the Global Honor Crown heavyweight champion.
I say the same way as well.
And that's it for tonight's MegaMets podcast episode. We'll be back Christmas night to predict Wrestle Kingdom 20. Then day after, our final show of the year, AW World's End. Comment, like, and subscribe to our channels. We are the MegaMets podcast. Goodbye and good fucking night. Bang.
Bang. I'll see you Thursday.
See you Christmas night.